Hey guys, Darth Thork here, back with part 18 of my Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough. So last time, we kind of did some side stuff. We had been doing a lot of big story things for a while, and so we jumped into some side things, and nothing of insane worth happened, but I feel like my commentary last episode was a little sleepy. I felt a little bit out of it. I felt really out of it for most of the episode. So I don't feel like the commentary was very good, so... Sorry about that. Everybody stay on the ground. Anyway. Really, I'm just, you know, it was free real estate. They were right there, begging for death. You know, it was like, why not? Alright. Give me that. Give me that. Give me those. But yeah, we noticed them at the very end of last episode. There was like these gang members literally right there, and I was just at the terminal selling stuff. And suddenly I'm like, oh. There's like gang members literally right there. Alright, anyway. We're not here for all that. Okay, we could sell that. We could sell that. Of course, not that. Alright, now, isn't my thing back here? No. It's backwards on this car. Alright, we need to go over her, and then we need to sell... Or not sell, but put back these pants into my stash. Alright. And now we take the old Batmobile, and while we wait for our lady love Judy to call us, for literally any reason she could possibly desire, we are gonna probably head back into Dogtown for some Phantom Liberty shenanigans. We could go talk to Aaron. We could go talk to Aaron. I mean, you know, it's a side quest, but it's still in Dogtown. Oh my lord, we're getting a phone call.
Judy, how you feeling?
Shitty, but something came to me.
So what did you come up with?
The Mox died. Lizzie's bar used to be a joy house. Tiger Claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands. It belongs to us now. Clouds could stand to get the same makeover.
I am familiar with the story. Things did not go that smooth.
I didn't say they did. Didn't say they would. But Evie thought Clouds would be safe. You saw how far that got her. How she ended. V. I can't stand by and let things go on like this.
Got the Mox to agree to take over Clouds?
No, I'm trying to get you. You know someone at Clouds will take our side. Will you help?
Fine. Got me on board.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so what's the plan?
First up, we gotta talk to Maiko Maeda. If she's not with us, might as well throw our hands up in the air.
Maiko Maeda? Who is she, exactly?
Girl who unofficially runs Clouds. Good at it, too.
What'd she do officially?
She's a doll, so she's a nobody.
Sure Maiko's gonna want to join forces?
If I was sure, I'd be on the hollow to her, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let me rephrase. Any chance she'll slap us around and shove us out her Megatello window?
Of course, sure.
Guess I can work with that? How well do you know this Maiko?
Too well.
When are we doing this?
Early morning, Clouds will be closed. Hardly a soul lurking at that time.
How early?
Before 8, I'll be by the entrance. No, scratch that. The balcony above Clouds. We'll sneak in. No one needs to know we're there.
Oh, my forte.
Okay.
Perfect.
Got it.
My forte. Perfect. I'm great at sneaking. Okay, well, obviously, we were gonna do Phantom Liberty stuff, but, you know, forget that. Obviously, Judy takes precedence over anything, so let's go. Alright. We are pulling up right now. Perfect. There's the old lag spike of getting in and out of this car. Kind of dinged it up a little bit. For the most part, I avoided everything, but you guys saw I nailed that car that was on the corner, but he was in the butt. I don't know. I
You there?
whipped around the corner.
Mysterious stranger. You? Yeah, you. There any other mysterious stranger around here?
What the frick?
You know what? How about I tell you a joke?
Sure, be my guest.
What must all trauma team medics swear to uphold? The hypocritical oath!
Okay.
Okay, what's going on?
Hey there, stranger! I'm Brendan, your friendly neighborhood SCSM, and the nicest AI in all of Night City. You can select from a wide range of beverages, or just drop by for a chat, anytime. Now it's your turn. What's your name?
Why am I talking to a schism? My name's V.
Pleasure to meet you, V. Do you come here often?
Sure.
Pretty often, as a matter of fact.
I'm sorry. Did I correctly hear you ask if I wanted to join you for a cup of coffee?
No?
Oh, well, that's okay. Because you can have one now. And just to clarify, we don't have to move an inch. How do you take it? Milk? Sugar?
Okay, you've got me. I'm sold.
Sold? Nothing's gonna be sold here. Cause you know what? I'm gonna give you a can of Night Cola for free.
Thanks. Brendan, right?
That's right. Gosh, it's so cool you remembered. Even for a simple SCSM.
Cool. So did you want something from me?
Oh, yes. Well, I do apologize for taking advantage of you at this early stage in our friendship. But could I ask you for a favor?
What happened?
See that container in front of me? It's completely blocking my view of the street, depriving an SCSM of its greatest pastime. Could you move it a bit to the side? I'll reward you with my undying gratitude, even though technically I don't stock that.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, well that's... that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I thought last episode was weird with the clown.
Thank you, V. Boy, are you strong.
Maxed out body stat, actually.
Have a refreshing beverage. On me.
Thank you.
Catch you later, Brendan.
Catch me? Why? Will I be falling?
It's just something you say as a way of goodbye.
Oh, I get it. I mean, I don't, because catching has nothing to do with goodbyes, but... oh well. Don't humans say the darndest things? Catch you later, V. What a neat phrase.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Anyway. That was cool. That was so wildly odd. So insane. I've never seen that interaction. All the times I've played, I have never done that. That was different, is what that was. That was real different. Anyways. You know, I don't know, that was as odd as that was. Obviously, there's some other, you know, last episode was kind of odd too with that weird clown. Like, that was pretty weird. I think that might have been one of the weirdest interactions I've ever had. Especially because not only was it weird and odd on its own, but it wasn't long. It was very short, you know? Like, it was just like, you drove him to this one place. I fully expected it to be like a list, you know? You take him to this place, and then you take him to this place, and then you take him to this place, and there would be like, you know, a lot of dialogue about back and forth, and he's just says a lot of weird things, and I don't know. I expected it to be this whole thing. And it just wasn't. You took him to one place, and he blew it up and got into a gunfight, and you helped him out, and then it was over. And then that was it. And it was like right there. He was like right next door. So it was just very, very odd. And it was one of like Misty's neighbors. Like, it's just very, very confusing. So, and then then this episode, we log in, and we were getting ready to go do Phantom Liberty stuff, and then bam, my lady love give me a call. And how exciting was that? And she gave me a call, so obviously we hopped on over, but then Vending Machine talked to me and had a very short little quest, if you could call it that. And we just chatted about some things. It was like, alright. That That was cool. That was real different. Alright, we're off to meet Judy, though, on the terrace. Now, I would sneak, but there's no one on the map, so... I don't know what the point would be. Take that. Take that. Alright, there's now someone on the map in the distance, so... We're gonna play this a little quietly. Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for, obviously. That's a little odd. Anyway, don't worry about all that. We're just here to wait. Here to wait for my girlfriend. My soon-to-be girlfriend. Alright. Wait. Okay, stand up. Pause. Save it. Okay.
Hey, V. Thanks for showing.
Anything for you, darling.
Talking with Maiko is like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you. Some deets about her could be useful when I talk to her, don't you think? No. Leave the talking to me.
Okay.
How do you aim to get her over to our side? By telling the truth. About Evelyn, what happened and why. Think that'll cut it? No. Have to improvise from there.
Ah.
So, in brief, I'm just here as your hustle, right? Never said that. I just know the woman better.
That's fine. I have no problem with that.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I mean, hey, you can do all the talking. I don't care. I'll just look threatening and
Hold on.
armed. So, you know, whatever. I'll back you up. We're breaking into the top of clouds, I guess.
Looks like you've come this way before. More than once. I have. On occasion.
I still don't have the tech skill to pop this
Easy as
open,
pie.
so... I almost.
Follow me.
One more level, and then I could have opened that myself, or commented on it at least. But you know, I don't care about showing her up. She can be the tech one. Death and Taxes,
Judy
iconic
Alvarez.
pistol.
I'd say it's great to see you, but I've never been one to lie.
That was
Also,
rude.
I never like surprise parties, but you know.
Hi.
Yep. Bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the Mox.
Rude.
Guess you've managed to stoop even lower now. You somehow never failed to lower my expectations.
Wow, she's a snot.
First you settle for the Mox, now murderers. I shudder to think what's next. Yes, V. I mean you.
I was assuming.
Came to Clouds for info. Left with info. What happened in between is what happens when people refuse to work with you.
Ever heard of a little something called compromise?
Nope.
Should try it sometime.
Compromises take time I just don't have.
Just what exactly are you after? Gonna go and harass another doll?
Judy has a proposal about Clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Rude.
Stop treating dolls like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the Tiger Claws.
Okay, look. It's clear what happened to Ev was traumatic.
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
That girl was asking for an unhappy ending. I was just surprised it took so long.
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
Yeesh, you've always been unstable. Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
Judy's idea? Think about it. Could work.
Well, well, Jude. See, you found a true and loyal fan.
That's me.
Called me a murderer. You're right. I killed Woodman. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. And if I had known what he did to Evelyn when she needed help, I wouldn't have gone so easy on him.
So take that.
Tiger Claw bosses rule this place. Know how much I mean to them? About as much as you two and your problems mean to me. Read negligible.
Sick.
Does it make you wonder why you even work here?
Gonna pretend as if you two weren't ever here. For old time's sake, Judy. Literally moments from now, security's gonna figure out you're here. Got two options. Go out the way you came in, or get thrown out. And that's not a threat or figure of speech. Just a friendly heads up.
Had enough. I'm leaving.
Smart move.
It's productive. Get thrown out as if her piddly little security could possibly stop me. Wait, give me that. Oh, sick. I got a whole bunch of money from you. Oh, sorry. I just wondered why I was allowed to look at that. I'm coming. Hang on. Found a whole bunch of money in her office.
That went smoothly.
Hi, babe.
She totally blew us off.
I know.
Probably needs some time to think. Couple days, tops. And you might be right. I'll call her tomorrow.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Still, though, she's not fun to be around. Maiko is the worst. In a long line of people that are not fun to be around, you know? No one tell Judy how easy that was for me. I don't want her to feel bad. It's not her fault that I spent all my time running around to my feet, you know what I mean? And I have, you know, double jump and other such neato things.
Way back, yeah. I think I just felt lonely. Like everyone in Night City. She was different then. So was I. Can't trust people that see everything as a numbers game.
True.
Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy is down to a decimal. I know. Right there with you, well, used to have a big crush on her.
What?
Took me a long time to realize who she really was. But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning. A little unwinding do you good. Do me good too, actually.
It wouldn't have been unwinding. Not exactly. Got an idea buzzing in my head, working it, but I can't say if it'll amount to anything.
Yeah, you, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella. Somehow I don't see it.
No, me in a deck chair is me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now.
Fair. That's fair. Look, guys, it's my sleep paralysis demon. Anyway. Look how, like, pretty this game is. I can't get over it. You know? How big. You really do feel like you're in this giant metropolis, you know what I mean? And it feels alive and spooky and awesome. I'm trying, Judy. My walking speed's been neutered. I can't speed up. Trying to keep pace with you, but it's not easy.
Punch the ground floor. Need to get out of this place.
Yes, ma'am. Whoa.
Really don't understand what tits have to do with selling that garbage.
Can't say no to tits. Rest can go fuck itself.
Fair.
Second you react with your dick steady your head, you give them exactly what they want.
Does it look like I give a shit?
Doesn't matter. They already flushed one down your brain.
Come on, kids. Play nice. I didn't mean all that, Johnny. I should have talked to Judy. Sorry. I'm trying so hard to be nice to Johnny, and it always backfires. But it's not like I have much of a choice. It's not like there's an obvious, you know, be nice to Johnny option and a be a tool option, and I always choose poorly. It's not like it's that easy and cut and dry. A lot of stuff, it's not cut and dry at all. That's why I frequently choose the wrong thing, is because it's always confusing. You know what I mean? So it sort of is what it is.
Those city bastards still haven't sent
Besides, like, no, I don't think any of that, like, all the little dialogues mean anything along the way. Like, it's just, you know, kind of for the RP, you know? Because later on, there'll be big choices, and those ones will matter, you know? But I feel like, you know? Just in general. You're so pretty. You smoke a lot now. Anyone ever told you that?
Gotta get back to Maiko with something big. Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
Anything for you, babe. I love you. More than anything. I will be waiting on your call with bated breath. Okay, like, what is... what has happened? So there's my car. It got pushed into the ground, obviously, and some other cars on top of it, so that's cool. I guess we will just call in another. Alright, we'll take the Hoon. One of my favorites. Anyway, don't worry about that. The Batmobile can stay in the ground, I guess, until I call on it again, where it'll be repaired. And I'll take this. Anyway, well, yeah, we'll keep our eyes peeled for my girlfriend. And we'll be waiting until she wants to talk to me. Alright, I think we're going to go talk to Aaron is what we were going to do. So, let's go. Alright, we are coasting up. Last second, I actually decided to jump into the next main story mission for Dogtown. For Phantom Liberty instead of the random side quest. So, methinks that'll be the plan instead. So we're just going to coast up here, get scanned in, and then we'll enter and do this instead, I think. So what's interesting is I actually remembered the talk to Aaron thing. I had a flashback. So I have done this. I did do that mission in my last save. Because you don't have to be. I don't think you have to be champion to get that mission to appear. Because I remember doing it. And I think I even remember basically what it's about. I was trying to get cheeky and cut him off. Oh, there's one of them. There's one of them fancy cars down there. I mean, we could do one of those, and I could show you what that's about. Well, there ain't gonna be no way I'm gonna sneak up on these guys, so. Now, you know, I don't have the sense that anybody cares whether I massacre these dudes or not. Look, this fancy car!
Shit! So the drones don't lie, it's you! The fucking lord, it's fake, gotta be.
El Capitan, you tracking me? In Dogtown?
No, not you, the car. Listen, I'll explain, but first, you gotta bring her to me. Flipping you the cords.
Alright, so now we try and deliver this car. Now, we're gonna get attacked along the way several times, but you could probably picture how it's gonna go. So, we will, I'm gonna work on getting us to the objective, and then I don't know if I'll cut in when I get attacked, because trust me, it'll happen. Alright, we are pulling up. Gotta figure out how he wants me to get in here. Around the back, looks like. Don't worry about the light post. Alright, swing wide. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, okay. Maybe around this way. There we go. I got a little close to the wall. El Capitan.
V, scan this motherfucker. Gonked again. Prim looking, but useless. At least with you, it's the other way around.
Wait, what?
Ah, relax. Just teasing, man. Anyway, come on. If I wanted my dick wet, I wouldn't stand out in the rain.
Fair. Pretty slick looking car, though.
This one's stolen too?
Stolen? Well, V, you're breaking my heart.
Give it to me straight, Cap. The wheels. What's your scheme?
Got a need for speed, huh? Yeah, me too. But first, not gonna haze you. The car you brought's looking a little worse for wear. Every scratch is a loss, you feel me? 2, I'm selling them. 3, Dogtown's full of chances, and chances are what I like. 4, you called it a scheme? And I prefer to call it a creative license.
Got you.
Right. What's this creative endeavor need from me?
Gonna need you ready to grab some easy hits. Listen, I got like a gift. A 6th sense. I can tell when a ride's bored. Needs a change of hands. Sometimes I hear him calling over in Dogtown. Sometimes in Night City.
Right, and this 6th sense tells you to tell me to bring him to this chop shop?
Ooh, chop shop. Please. But, yeah, you rein in the wheels, you rake in the heads. Of course, it's all part of a larger plan. Well, well. Picked up a tail, huh?
Looks like.
No, I don't think so.
Relax, we're in my hood. Let's see what they want.
NCPD assholes. You got a license and a reg for them ugly mugs?
I don't fucking believe this.
Badge has got a talent for looking the other way. Suggest you try using it.
The mouth on this one. Training them better and better.
Daniels, the fuck, man? You take a fucking squad car to pick up a klept ride? In uniform?
Not the only one on his home turf, mama. Hey, nab a Vilfort Alvarado for the top brass too. I'll get the gear for our little plan.
Hold the phone. El Cap handing out bribes? I'm shocked. Shocked. There an honest cop left in this city?
There is. But they lay low. Don't got that fire in their eyes, you know?
Prim, thanks for the cred. Cars, deeds, and dogs are on their way. You see? It's just biz. Come on, rain stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, you just met one of our clients. So, in on the gig?
Always driving somewhere. Might as well pick up some scratch on the way. You gonna make it worth my while?
Come on, man. With El Capitan, your future's looking bright. I fix you your gigs, your fancy payouts, nothing but upsides.
Counting on it.
Sure, sure. Let's see what tomorrow brings. El Capitan will be en contacto.
That'll work. Alright, Muammar will now show you coordinates for nearby vehicle contracts, just as you saw earlier, marked with the little steering wheel icon. Once you have the target vehicle, the fixture will tell you where to deliver it. In order to complete the delivery, you'll need to lose all pursuers first, and don't hesitate to accept the contract. The vehicles will disappear if you wait too long, but if that does happen, he'll send you another contract after some time has passed. Sick. Alright. But yeah, so now, vehicles will start... So now those contracts will start spawning in. So, get a little bit of experience for it. And as you can see, I got 5,000 for that one. I don't know if they'll all be worth 5,000 or not. But either way, it's really good, kind of easy money. So yeah, there you go. I got stopped 3 times. I think one of them... Well, I was going to say on camera, but it just occurred to me I decided not to show that one. But anyway, so I got stopped 3 times. And the real rule of thumb is just to actually stop and get out of the vehicle. Because, generally speaking, I think you get reduced funds if the vehicle's beat to crap. Now, if memory serves, each contract will have a randomly chosen objective. Maybe the goal is to do it in enough time. Like maybe it's a timed thing, so you have to do it. You have to race there quickly, while also getting attacked and having to stop and dealing with that, obviously. Or sometimes it's to have it in as little damage as possible. So there's kind of a bonus objective on each one. Now I don't remember if that's a bonus objective or that is just the objective. And it is random each time if memory serves. But it is a really easy way to make good money, because even besides the money that you're going to get for doing it, now I do remember that you get these little tokens and they can be discounts on the vehicles to buy, and so you can stack your tokens and buy cars for really cheap and all that stuff, which is going to be super useful for us because of course we're saving all this money to buy cars. And so that ends up being super convenient. So really, as many contracts as we want to hit, because the more tokens we can have, the better off it is. And so, but yeah, so that's something that we will probably be hitting quite a bit, I would imagine, because it'll be very useful for us. So, anyways, I think we might grab something. I think we'll just take Jackie's Arch this time. My motorcycle. All right. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So besides the token that we get for it, it's also useful because the guns that you get from all the guys attacking you, and any loot and any guns they have obviously are really useful for us. So it's more lucrative than even it might appear. Double barrel shotgun, huh? It does a tiny bit more damage, but I really like my double barrel, I'm gonna be honest. This one has a headshot damage multiplier. It handles less, range is the same, reloads the same. It does a teeny bit more damage, but its attack speed is much slower. Obviously, this one has fancy armor penetration, so it can, like, you know, shoot through the side of a building. You know, you can shoot through objects and things. And it has 2 open mod slots. But to be honest, I kind of just really like my double barrel. So I think we'll go ahead and hang on to that. We will sell those, and oh, that's what I was gonna do. We can drop off death and taxes. Death and taxes. We can drop that off. And of course, that is my crowbar. All right. Anyway, now on to Phantom Liberty. Oh, it's River Ward.
V, hey, I need your help.
Sounds like it. What happened?
I should talk about this on the holo. We gotta meet.
When and where? Tell me.
Glenn, tonight. I'll flick you the details. Will you make it?
Do my best.
Thanks, V. Till then.
Oh, well. So to no one's surprise, it looks like he ran into trouble. Alright, meet me in the evening on the corner of Pacifica Boulevard and Market Street. Hey, you got it, but not before we do this. Anyway, so yeah, River needs to talk. I would imagine that he probably reported it to internal, you know, and I would imagine it came back and bit him in the butt. So we can go talk to him, but I feel like we all have a pretty solid idea about what happened. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not what this is about, but I would be surprised if it wasn't. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and roll up here. Alright. Like he just admits they're stolen. Get your freshly stolen shards here. Find an entrance to the restaurant. I have an idea! Alright, well, if that's not the way in, let's continue poking around. Oh, actually. There might be another way, but obviously I got, like, double jump and stuff, so I don't need to worry about such ridiculousness. Although this might not be the method. Full disclosure, there might be another way in. Oh, hey. Actually, hang on a minute. There's a relic over there. Did you see that? I forgot that there was one up here. Aha, look at this. Cheeky. Give me that. Give it. Militech software. Sick. Right, it just occurred to me what that was. And that one won't let me disarm it. Doesn't matter. I ate it like a champ. Anyways, what's happening with all this? Obviously, that guy's super not alive. But whatever. I got what I wanted, which is that relic. Alright, we can go ahead and descend now. Well, there must be another way, because obviously I got to any other floor and the objective disappeared. So maybe we'll just kick in the front door. Oh yeah, see? Pfft, we don't care about no other way in. We'll just break the door open. That's pretty dirty. See that? Imagine if you weren't looking for that, or if you weren't ready. I have enough perks to be able to just disarm it, though. That's not how I did that the first time. First time I did this. I, like, crawled like this, and then I pulled my gun out and shot it, and they blew it up. That's what I did the first time.
Capitan Caliente. Guy clearly went down this place. Stash house by the looks of it.
Right. Let's see what's here.
Yeah, let's. Stamina, that's a good thing. I don't know if this matters. Keep that off, I guess. Although we could look around. Next device. It's outside. Oh look, it's me. Oh look, it blurred my face. I think I have a. I think right in the beginning of the game, I think what was it, Vic or somebody else? But somebody gave me a device that blurs my head, so it keeps me protected. So love to see that. I'm assuming one of these is gonna teach me something. Maybe not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll get around there. Take those. That. Ooh, ammo. Shotgun, that's useful. It's a lot of shotgun ammunition. More than I needed. Mostly I was hoping for maybe a little bit of handgun ammunition for my submachine gun. Ah, move obstacle. Cheeky. Well, we'll get to that. We're gonna finish looking around first. Stamina, that's fine. Voodoo rosary, some money. Take that. Temporary buff, but it's still a buff. Just take both of those. Just gonna finish looting before we move on. Dogtown Saints, new gig. Hammer we can sell. Ah, Mr. Hands. I cannot do that right now, but it's there's a gig nearby apparently. There's a weird looking mask. Okay, that long coat might be worth something. Some components, which are always good. Oh, here's the other way, by the way. I think I remember sneaking around in there once, but to be honest, I might have done it just because I was curious where it led after I, you know, already got in. Because I'm almost sure I already had maxed out body on my other save by this point too. So, I think I remember breaking the door open and being like, oh, what does that lead? And then I went out that way. And
wonder if it even works.
I don't think it leads anywhere, by the way. 0931. I was hoping it would let me use the D-pad to do it because it would be easier, but that's all right. Yeah, right? Making an actual, like, phone call on a phone. Can you even imagine? In this day and age? I'm like, this is so weird. Spy movie stuff, you know?
Oh, come on. Answer.
I'll have a double cheeseburger while you're at it.
I'll let him know.
Anyone there? Hello? Fossil's probably busted.
Or you flubbed the number.
The fuck do we do now?
Oh, it's Reed.
Call me V.
Andrew Jackson, basketball court. Daytime. Noted.
All right, sick.
Not exactly loquacious, our man of mystery.
Could just prefer text. Damn sure I do.
Preach. I hear you. I hear you. It's like, you need to get a hold of me, you better text me, because there ain't no reason to call me. And I mean none.
Best prices in Dogtown. Certified resale.
Well, it's 300 away. I'm just gonna... It's 300 away. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive. Let's go! Luckily, it's right around the corner, so... There's another car, but... We're in the middle of something at this point, okay? Trust me, there's always more cars. Now, they don't all spawn in here. Quite a few of them are gonna spawn elsewhere. Oh, anyway. They're gonna spawn in Night City and Dogtown. It'll happen, so, you know, whenever you want to do one, you can do one. If you're wondering what all that noise was, aircraft sometimes will crash in here. And it's like aircraft and like shuttles and things. You can race over and loot it, and if you do, if you race over and loot it, then you lose your train of thought. No, there's some good loot. There's some really tough enemies and good loot, you know, good stuff. Before we jump into this, obviously I know it's down there, but hear me out. I almost think... Let me check my map, but I almost think I remember where one of the terminals is. Well, yeah, this isn't even the one I was thinking of, but this will work because we don't need a lot because most of the terminals are not useful because there's only a couple of perks that are actually useful to us. But this will give us this will get us to 3, and really I think we only need 1 more because that'll be useful. Okay, because most of the stuff isn't actually useful. Because I think it was this one, unlocking like the vulnerabilities and the crit chance and all that. And then we'll need 1 upgrade to get this, because it just makes it a little better. So we'll grab this. We really only need 1 more, and after that, we don't really care. If we just find spares, we might grab... If I find a spare, I'll probably grab this in case I grab the projectile launch system, because it's really the only thing I'll use. I'll never use the rest of this. So, really, it's just the 1 more was what I really need. So, while we're right here, I'm a little curious if I can find it. I can picture what I'm looking for. I almost think it might be over here somewhere. I don't... That doesn't seem quite right. Just run that guy over really, really slowly. I almost don't think that's right.
This isn't fun. Come on.
Uh-oh. I have pissed off somebody. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Alright, I really have 2 more ideas, but this is the first one I had. I'm gonna be honest, I do not know if it's back here. Because there was one I was thinking of, and I thought I remembered it being shoved back in the corner. And honestly, it might be back here. There might be another one back here, but there's one I'm thinking of, and I'm not sure where it is. Okay, I think I might have found it. Don't quote me yet. Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna hurt. I just couldn't think of a better way to get over there. The thing is, there's a really tough enemy in here. I think it's one of the boss fights, because I think there's a group of 3 optional boss fights in this area. And you can see on the mini map, but I'll show you. See, increased criminal activity. There is some really good loot in here, but I actually think that the terminal we need might be in here too. Because I almost think it's like... Now, we could just go in that door, but I almost thought that there was like another... Like, that there was another way. Like, if you knew what you were doing, you could just go in and grab it.
I had a nightmare recently. My synth-lungs were hacked. I choked, turned blue, then lost consciousness, and woke up. My client, Indira Baratza, won't be so lucky if he doesn't strike a deal with her blackmailer. The lowlife in question, Milko Alexis. He works for the Voodoo Boys. You know what to do. If anything's unclear, read the attached details.
Alright, well, let's just make this happen, huh? Alright, because I think that what we're looking for, I think the thing I'm thinking of is in the back of this base, at least one of them, and I need 1 more terminal, really, and then maybe if I found an extra bonus one, maybe that too, but... Shut up. Same. Alright, just doing all the looting we can. Sorry, I did the wrong thing. Alright, luckily there'll be lots of good stuff in here. Stop shredding me. Alright. No one panic. Same. The mummy, I'm just... Hello! I'm coming to get you! That must be scary looking. Just like watching me like rip the door open, even though it's locked and shut. And clearly I just do not care. That's so nasty. Shoot him in the leg and then shoot him in the head. Just like such an execution. Basically looting as we go here. That vulnerabilities thing is super useful. You can see like that extra hit marker that appears. It's like an extra little diamond on the enemy portrait. Same. Anyway. Shotgun ammo, that's good. Ooh, handgun ammo, let's go. About time. More shotgun. A little more shotgun than I needed there, but... Oh no, camera saw me. What are we gonna do? Wouldn't want to be detected. Me, who's just kicking the door open, attacking everybody. Obviously, would be really worried if they just discovered me. I think that was a storage key, not that it matters. Because of course, it doesn't. Because I assume the storage key is that door that I ripped open. I assume. That's why I say it doesn't matter. But I don't actually know that it doesn't matter. Just an assumption. Same. Stupid camera. Tired of you detecting me and making me feel all nervous like you know anything. So very funny to me. I am looking for you, my friend. And getting closer. I think this is another way in. If you didn't just go in through the front door. Yeah, you can like, really you could like, if you found a way, you could take out those two and then you could, you know, creep in all stealthy, but, you know, everyone knows that is not my vibe. So obviously we don't worry about such things, but a different build might have been really excited to learn there was another way in. Anyway, I'm still looking around, obviously. Okay, well, I think we already went through all of this. Yeah, we already went through all there. Alright, I think we are actually headed upstairs. Same. Alright. Actually, no reason to waste the... Oh, please, no. Okay, wrong bumper. Wrong bumper. Ah. That guy. Anyway. We gotta continue to head towards, more or less, towards the back of their base. But obviously this place is filled with loot, so... we would be a fool not to explore.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm just here on biz!
You have biz with the Voodoo Boys?
Yeah, well, used to. After what you just did, thinking they'll want a new supplier.
It's fair.
Milko Alexis, a Voodoo Boy. Know the name?
Yeah. About all I know, though. Guy practically lives in the net. Seems like he's got everyone walking on eggshells. Big deal, I guess.
Where can I find him?
Don't ask me. Got enough problems as it is.
Talk, or your skull really will be in pieces.
Don't scare me.
Are you sure?
Fucking psycho! Oh, fuck, the nose! Oh, it hurts like a motherfucker!
Ready to talk?
Fine, whatever, just stop!
The guy's self-preservation was not kicking in there when it should have.
Right, so these implants. The Voodoos break most of them down. Looking for code exploits, new hacks, and so on. Whatever they don't use, they install in old robots. Piles of scrap, most of them, but one came together real nice.
Robots? What for?
What for? Think for a sec. If this Milko guy's so important, probably needs round-the-clock protection.
Help the Voodoo Boys build a small army. Surely you know how to beat it.
How's your aim?
I manage.
The Voodoos, they keep their bots in some kind of server room. I can overload the disk arrays, then you fuck up the servers till they go boom. Should result in a pulse big enough to melt the circs of the rank and file.
Okay, feel free to Delta. I got work to do.
Must be nice.
Right. There you go, that was useful. I don't recall that happening the first time I was here. I mean, you know, I think I remember talking to him, but I don't think I remember being helped at all, so... I think this time me pressing him was probably not what I did the first time. I imagine I was more... I imagine I just did it differently the first time. Oh wow, there's like a whole thing back here. Interesting. Oh, is this just that other... have I been in here? Yes. Oh, okay, so this is what this was. Gotcha. Alright, we'll open all this, because we're going to go back to where I was. Still, it was worth doing. There was some loot in there. Anyways... I think I probably just told him to, like, you know, like, piss off, and otherwise I probably just mostly left him alone.
Activating defense systems, 40%.
Ah, here comes the robot. Ouch, Charlie.
Activating defense systems, 100%.
Commencing neutralizing threat. This is
System failure. Area scan in progress. Human life signature detected. Initiating evacuation protocol. Unlocking emergency exit.
There you go. I guess that's supposed to be mildly scary, but not when you're a super certified awesome person like myself. Alright, anyway, now let's see, was it over here? Yeah, it's over here and then downstairs. Tier 5. Oh, there's like there's a robot that I don't know if he fell through the floor or what, but whatever. Alexis?
Hey, careful with that. I'm linked to the runner, see? Don't want him to catch a ricochet, huh?
Not really worried about missing at this range.
Milko's a corpse already, but you've still got a choice. Whoever you are, I advise you step back.
You'd only waste your bullets on him. Trust me. I am Agent Alan Noel, Netwatch. Organized crime specialist. I'm sure we can work something out.
I doubt it.
Okay, Agent Alan Noel, Netwatch organized crime specialist. Get out of my way.
At least let me unplug from Milko.
Fine, but so much as a twitch, and you're a flatline.
That's better. Now, listen to me. You can't kill Milko. Not yet.
Want to stop me? Try.
Months I've suffered this place. Holed up with these scabs on society. I aim to expose their web of blackmailers and murderers like Milko. But to do that, I have to find out who's pulling the strings first.
Guess you'll have to manage without Milko.
Fuck! Do you have any idea what you did?
I don't really care. I like mid-conversation, I just look over and shoot him anyway. So funny. Like, I don't care, man. I have a job to do. I have a very specific job to do, and I don't really care about what your cause is, or what it's gonna mean to you, or how long you suffered, or anything else. That sounds a lot like a you problem. Anyway, what's funny is all of this, I mean, this is a base, and it was neat, but it's not what I was thinking of. There's another base somewhere over here, and this other base has a terminal hidden in the back of it. So it's a little funny, because this is not what I thought, this is not what I was intending to have happen. But whatever. I mean, you know, it was good, it was lucrative and all that, but it's not what I was intending to do. True.
Our client can rest easy now. Job done. Transfer sent. Contract closed.
Thanks, man. It's gonna kill me about that other place, though, man. I thought it was on the left side of that, but obviously not. It's gotta be something else. Oh. Such murder. Oh, hey, though, there's that fancy loot that I was talking about. You know, you can see this one. It has, like, all the red on it, and so you can go in there and... There's multiple of them. Like, the one that I have only ever did one of those once, and it was, like, more center mass. I haven't done this one, but, you know. But, yeah, it's like fancy loot, you know. Fancy loot, fancy protection, but... And it's all very, you know, for lack of a better word, fancy. But that's not what we were there for, you know what I mean? I feel like I was looking for something else, you know? And I thought that base was going to be what I was looking for. But obviously not. I need one more terminal to grab the other that other bonus. And I thought it was somewhere over here, the one I was thinking of, you know. I mean, honestly, it might be this one because like those guys are different. So honestly, while we're here, we could just continue doing what I was doing. You know, maybe it is at the back of this base, and maybe they're not just one base. You know what I mean? We could give it a shot. I mean, you know, we may as well. Oh, I thought it was loot. All right. Anything else I should be aware of? Oh, I was trying to figure out, I was like, who the heck's shooting me? Alright. Hang on, I gotta figure out where you were. Good news, I figured it out. Ah, there we go. I think this is what I was thinking of. Sit down. I have an idea. Sorry, run button. I meant to do this. Hurry! Ah, there we go. There it is. I told you there was one over here somewhere. Something in the distance is poking me, but I cannot figure out where it is. Oh, there's someone fancy here. I knew there was. Alright, fine. I'm pushing up. I want to loot, but I want to focus on not getting shot more. I can hear someone boosting around over here. I remember this fight being kind of insane, honestly. Ow, the pain. Ow, the pain. Ow, the pain. Shoot, I can't get to him. There you go, you won't do that again. Alright, it's empty. Shut up. Oh, right. I forgot. Electrified floor. Problem is, she hides in the electricity and it's very hard to get to her. And she always keeps an object between you and her, and it's very hard to get to her. And then the auto lock on would not participate there. Get back here, you coward! God, I can't see with the electricity, man. I can't get her to fight me, and I can't get to her. She just hides and runs. This is why this fight's difficult, not because she's hard, because she's a coward. She won't fight you. And I like... Ah, I turned off the electricity. You're screwed now. There we go. Good lord. Iconic. Woo! There we go. Alright. Now, we must do looting. And on the way out, grab the relic. And so I'll probably get to looting, and I'll probably catch up to you when we get back to the relic. Alright, we are coming a long way, but we're really here for this. I did lots of looting. I found that there's like a I don't know, like a loot room at the very end of it all. And if you run down there, there was 5,000 eddies, and of course a truck ton of other good loot. We also leveled up after I grabbed that, and it marked this area as completed. So now we can grab the upgrade to the vulnerability stuff, which is great. And then we also leveled up, so we can go ahead and get that. And I believe we were looking for this. When upgrading cyberware, you can choose from 2 stat modifier options. A third option is available at tier 3 or higher. Sick. Cyberware stat modifiers, that could be good. Only for like tech weapons, which we don't care about. Incoming damage, if they're all filled, which they're not. Capacity for each attribute of 9 or higher. Instant recharge on health items after neutralizing an enemy. Yeah, let's do it. More health for me. Alright, anyway, so the looting is going well, so we're getting there. A text from my love. Hey V, hey, wanted to thank you again, you know, for helping me with clouds. Don't want to think about what could have happened if you hadn't been there. Anywho, I think I got something that might help us. Can't go into deets yet, but I'll holler at you in a couple of days. Oh, and have a fabulous day, winky face. Oh, she's getting flirty. Oh, man. Makes my heart go all pitter-patter. Keep busy while you wait for Judy's call. Boy, don't twist my arm. Alright, anyway. Alright, so you guys remember, like, you know, remember like an hour ago when we were gonna, you know, go towards a story mission? A story mission? Well, and then we got distracted by fighting several bases and, you know, leveling up and getting a lot of good loot. Okay, well, the good news and bad news for you. The bad news is we're not doing it yet. The good news is we're gonna do it soon. I have to go empty my inventory. I've just looted so much crap that it has to happen. I'm sorry. We have to deal with this. But don't worry, soon enough. Alright, we are finally getting close. I empty my inventory. Look how much money we have. We now have 738,000 eddies. So I made a lot of money on that, so. Anyways. Johnny!
Best seats in the house.
Gonna be a game to remember.
Johnny's
Truly.
Basketball fan. That's new.
You know what I mean. Another game started. One where your head's the fucking ball.
Oh, yeah.
Thought the same thing. Something nasty's brewing.
Fucking storm's what's brewing. Don't let the sunshine fool you. You're up against seasoned players, whereas you just stumbled onto the court. These are trained sociopaths. Pretend to be your friends while they fucking ain't. So go out and play. Just don't get played.
Gotcha.
Just come out and say it. You don't trust Myers.
No, her type is all.
Politicians.
Worse. Armed forces. Saying no to high-ranking cunts like putting your mouth over the barrel of their gun. Get shitty fast if you try to run. Take it from a deserter.
Never told me about that.
Nothing to be proud of. Tore out that chapter. Crumpled it, swaddled it. Our sitch hairballed it back up. One thing I did learn. Caked in blood, in mud.
What was that?
After every carrot comes the stick. Allow me to illustrate. Every grunt gets a rifle, flak jacket, and a bunch of promises. Comes a time you're out of ammo, Kevlar's tattered cardboard. And what's left of the promises?
Fuck all, I'm guessing.
Exactly. And that's when they reach for the stick they call values. Getting shelled in your dugout, chooms are taking refreshing phosphorus showers, and some officers ranting about loyalty and duty. The moment you stop shitting carrots and they wave the value stick, fucking run, rabbit. Run.
Sounds like you got some shit to work through. Gotta face your demons sometime, Johnny.
Didn't actually have a problem with them. Till now. Politicians, military runners, intelligence operatives, and Colonel Hansen for dessert. All the rotten fish in one fucking barrel in this Dogtown.
Don't turn around. Eyes on the court.
Sick.
Hands. What you holding?
Johnny, who the hell's breathing down my neck?
How the fuck should I know? Only see what you see.
Oh, true.
I see you holding something. Show me.
Got this token? Mean anything to you?
But I need to make sure.
Keeps his cards close, this one.
Who sent you?
Rosalind.
I don't know any Rosalind. And neither do you.
Got a pro spy here, V.
Is she safe?
Hard to say. The longer we sit here.
That's it. Dribble around him.
Were you followed? Did you even bother to check?
Take me for a fucking gonk? An amateur?
You sure fooled me. But fine. That I have to do. Black Thornton Merrimack, in the street. 3 minutes. Front seat.
We better leave separately. Don't want anyone to get suspicious. You first.
Don't want to be caught holding hands?
True. I don't want Judy to find out.
Slippery motherfucker.
You fucking wacko.
Like him already. Let's scoot.
I'm not gonna ask him. They're not gonna notice anything anyway. Besides, I'll get to see him in a second anyway.
Black Thornton.
Found it. It's just so fast. It's so funny how fast I travel around. Wouldn't it be funny if I spent this entire game looking around at anything else so that you guys never found out what he looked like? Like the entire game I like look away. That'd be so toxic. They're like, why? That's such a stupid thing to do. Hey look, it's Idris Elba.
Before we go,
I mean,
apologies for the precautions.
yeah, you're a spy, I get it.
I only ever risk so much. Sometimes it's just safer to shove the barrel of a Malorian between a Choom's ribs, even if he is on your side. It's nothing personal. No hard feelings, I hope.
No. No hard feelings. It's all good. Had to make sure. I'd have done the same.
Is that so? You're not in the biz, V. Our biz.
Actually, I am, though. Just since yesterday.
I was about to say your first times out are the hardest, but I'm not gonna lie. I combed FIA data for info about you. Interesting profile. Freelance merc. You were born in NC, Haywood. To make things more interesting, FIA agent. You received your commission last night.
True.
One thing eludes me.
Technically.
What drove you to get entangled in this mess?
Songbird hired me. Know her?
Show me.
Something up?
We used to work together. I thought I heard the last about her, but that girl's a magnet for trouble.
That's true.
Right. It's time we paid our friend in distress a visit.
Alright.
Address, please.
Abandoned building on Crest Street, 8th floor.
You left her along in Dogtown?
Was I supposed to drag her along while cruising around?
Actually,
Look, place seemed plenty safe to me.
safe. A derelict building in Dogtown. Just listen to how that sounds. Hold up. I need to take this. Why you calling me on my day off? Last I heard, you're the manager. Ask Bob. He owes me a favor anyway. Yeah, well, tough nuts. You'd have to manage without me.
Yeah, tough nuts.
Man, I work the door at a club. Selection, you know, bouncing.
FIA special agent. Bouncing away time in a
The
club.
job attracts ex-cops and commandos too. I know a few. They're a tough bunch. Trouble. Easy to blend in with over beers.
Gotcha.
This is not how I imagine spending my day off.
Saving the president? Great action BD shit right there, am I right?
Yeah, sure, I guess so. Does my eyes still smoke?
Had a ciggy on the balcony this morning. Why you ask?
When things start to spiral out of control, she's likely to light up. It's high time we help her out.
Fair enough. I need to get my cure after all, so may as well play nice. Also, airbag. noticing the little details. I have a question about your mirror. What good is that? Like, what does that do? Does it put a hollow projection of what's beside you, or it doesn't seem like a mirror? You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I don't even care if you haven't stopped moving yet. I'm jumping out. Enter the building with Reed. Fair enough.
This is the place. 8th floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Lead the way.
Oh, okay. Now I can lead the way. If it's all right with you. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, hang on a minute. I've been here. This is the place. This is the hideout. Okay. I've been here. I don't have to look for loot then. Get in here, Reed. Wait for it. Here it comes. This is
Honestly, this
our
is not
building.
Inspiring confidence.
She's capable of taking care of herself, you know. Actually had uninvited guests last night. Ejected via the garbage chute.
Sometimes that's the only way out.
See, that's what I said. I wasn't worried about it. I was like, oh well, it's a dangerous life. I don't know what to tell you. Rosalind. President Myers.
Anyone that tried to extract her forcibly, this whole level would be in shambles. No way she would have gone quietly. Take point.
Fine.
Open up. It's me.
Don't shoot me on the way in, okay?
Is this how you greet me?
Sorry. Rosalind, are you alright?
I'm good. Glad to see you are too.
Well, she's alive.
You remembered my number.
Some numbers you never forget.
Level with me, Rosalind. You never intended to call that line.
Well, I found myself in Night City with a bounty on my head. So it seemed the right moment to reach out, have a tete-a-tete, reset an old friendship.
Hi, what's up? That's me, third wheel.
I'd offer to sit down and chat over coffee, but the clock's ticking. I need to arrange a passage for you to Washington.
No, Reed. We need to talk first. All three of us.
Oh, you remembered I'm here.
Here.
Cool.
The president, a merc, and a special agent walk into the Oval Office. The question is, where do I fit into this joke?
You're not a joke, Johnny. You're my best friend.
You've seen the news.
Uh-huh. Hansen's spin work never fails to amuse.
He's not acting purely on his own initiative. Someone from our camp's propping him up.
Hanson, any idea who he's in bed with?
Rosalind has more enemies than you can count.
This shit runs deeper, Reed. I wasn't alone on that flight.
I heard So Mi was on board. Where is she now?
V was the last person to talk to her.
That's true.
Most likely scenario, got caught in some ice on the combat bot when she hacked it. One little mishack. Happens even to the best. But no way to know for sure.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we need hard evidence, not speculation. Reed, I needn't remind you what this means for the NUS's national security. Besides, she's your prodigy, Saul. You taught her all your tricks. Hell, even recruited her. She and V have a unique bond. It's a lead. Our only one for now. You two have to find her. Together.
Fine.
I already died for the cause once. Not enough?
What do you mean you died already?
What has Myers told you about me?
Nothing.
Said you'd led an intelligence cell here. Went into hibernation at war's end.
Okay, that's true.
So she omitted the fact that Arasaka tried to smoke me. And that I ended up in intensive care with 3 bullet holes.
Yikes.
That 6 months had passed before I could take a shit on my own.
Ouch.
Might have slipped her mind.
Convenient. Well, now you know.
Let me get this straight. You abandoned Reed and NC. Leave him for dead, and now expect him to jump right back into shit? Newsflash, Madam President. Got a hell of a debt to pay.
You're right. I'm sorry, Reed. For those 7 years.
Oh, well, we're all good then.
Is that enough to get us a fresh start?
I'm here. I'll help. But I'm doing it for Somi and my country. Call me naive if you like. As for you, V, you said in the car Songbird hired you, correct? I don't know how much she's paying, but you better ask yourself, is it worth it?
Songbird's my only shot at surviving. Got Arasaka's relic in my head. Slowly, surely poaching my brain.
Seems we're all on the same page now, V.
Guess so.
Which means we can help each other too.
Alright.
Agreed. Think so too, Reed.
If we want to find Somi, we gotta dig deep. I mean, actual reconnaissance. No stone unturned. We need contacts, informers not afraid to sing, who might see something in it for themselves. You'll need to earn their trust.
Rest easy. Can be real persuasive when I need to be.
Zeal's good, but don't wreak havoc. Not too much, not yet. I need to arrange a safe passage to Washington for Myers. Expect my call soon, V.
You got it.
Thanks. For everything.
Buy me a nice dinner sometime.
You do this often? Invite presidents out on dates?
Often enough.
Okay. Dinner it'll be.
Just gotta survive till then.
All right, I need to make some calls.
That wasn't what that meant. I wasn't trying to be flirty. I was trying to be friendly. I don't know. I wasn't trying to flirt with her. Wasn't it all the point? Oh.
Okay. What do we got?
I don't know why I care. That's so weird. Like what is the point of this?
Best if we weren't together. We'll go 5 minutes after.
A master cylinder. Someone wanted to connect water to the upper floor. Let's finish the job.
Like, for what purpose? Wait until they leave. What is happening exactly? It says wait until they leave. Like I'm so confusion. I am confusion. I'm a little curious. Like what notes? Contact Dr. Bear. Throw under the bus. Media. National. OS, foreign agency, call mom, handle the funeral. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what the whole pipes thing was about. Or the water pump thing. I don't really know what the point of that is. Or why I was waiting or anything else, you know? So I think we've officially, technically unlocked everything at this point. Yeah, I think this hideout is like more like official now. I believe. That is kind of bizarre, not gonna lie. Oh. Look for extra gigs in Dogtown. Optional. Huh. Everything's smooth sailing so far, but the hardest part's around the bend. I'll buzz you as soon as we're out of Dogtown. Don't forget to watch your own back. Still a lot of Hansen's patrols on the streets. Alright, so we are on a wait list for this. Now, there's plenty of stuff to do around Dogtown and in the world that we got. It's not a big deal. We need to end this episode anyways, but let's at least get to you know, kind of a outside area. Beautiful. Well, there's a car that's nearby, obviously. We could go grab this car and end it with that. Alright, let's go see how intense this is going to be. Well, that's awkward. Oh, I meant to say, I was going through our weapons, and I switched to our melee weapon. We got this fancy axe, and as you can see, which I should just do this, it's very good. It obviously does less damage than our hammer does, but of course we can run with it. It attacks way faster. It's really good at armor penetration. There's a chance it'll shock people. Really strong if you hit them in the head. It attacks way faster. It's way easier on the stamina cost. So it was just a great weapon, and plus we can run with it, so... Bye! I'm getting in the car and leaving. Hang on, I'm not, but not as smoothly as I would have liked.
Hey, V. 3 new wheels, huh? Flipping you the delivery address now.
Yeah, make it quick, hombre. Okay, good. Then I'm not actively being attacked, which is good. We gotta get this car delivered. Let's work on getting this delivered, and we'll just see how well it all goes. We have a long ways to go, though, so it's gonna take a minute. Alright, we are just about there. So this one was a good one. It was just about, I actually never got attacked, at least so far. And I never got attacked, and I just drove there. And this one was all about delivering it in good condition, is the optional objective. And of course we are getting it done, because I have not touched anything. So it was a flawless run. Sorry, I sort of missed. There we go.
You got a gift.
Thanks, man. Alright.
My man will take care of the rest.
Thanks, bro.
A token of my appreciation's waiting for you in the drop locker.
Sick. Alright, so yeah, here's the discount for the auto fixer. So we'll take that. And we have some random little things that give us a gun. There's a money shard, which is give us a chunk of change, and then some components. So lots of good stuff. But yeah, we did it. And we even nailed the bonus thing too, so you'll have to see. Yeah, we made 6 grand on that. So I think the bonus is because we did the optional objective. And we got a whole bunch of experience though. Hey, he says, we're on our way, already eastbound, no major hiccups. I hope you're staying equally trouble-free. Remember to keep your head down in Dogtown even when you don't think you need to. Alright. Beautiful. I'm a little tempted to buy a car, but I don't think that's a massive deal at this moment. Huh, look at that. There's a race. You think is that the same race we already did? Like, or do you think that's like a different thing? I don't know. Like, and you could just do it again, or if it's like a different race, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, that is a great place to call it. We made great progress today. We spent longer than I would have assumed doing side stuff. That wasn't really the plan. The initial plan, of course, was we were just kind of supposed to hit our objectives. We were going to go right into the story thing. We were going to kind of kick that off earlier. And all that, but then we got distracted exploring bases and finding relic stuff. So, oh, speaking of that, did we actually grab the objective for that, or the bonus for that? We must have, right? Okay, we did. Anyway, but yeah, we got distracted doing relic stuff, and so and clearing bases and getting lots of good loot. So it was super worth doing because we made a fortune, and you love to see that. And so yeah, going forward, we'll just be continuing on. Now, for the most part, we're going to be focusing on my lady love, on Judy, and she is priority number 1. With but like in the meantime, we'll probably just more or less focus on Phantom Liberty stuff, and yeah, and we'll just keep on chugging, man. So anyway, that is gonna call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.